So I'm going to talk about Jupiter in Libra, and that is currently happening between September 9th and October 10th, 2016 to 2017. So it happened a couple months ago, and it's going to happen all of next year. So it really sets the tone for a lot of things. Um, Jupiter stays in a sign for about a year and a month on average, and it takes 12 years for it to return to its sign. So anybody that was born with Jupiter in Libra in their chart would be experiencing their Jupiter return right now, which is really cool, and I'll talk about that later in the video. But so for right now, to break it down, Jupiter is the planet of wisdom. It's the guru, the teacher, the Buddha, the monk, the endless philosopher, infinite expansion and opportunity. And Libra is harmony, balance, relationship, mirror, interchange of ideas, the subconscious, social being, the awareness of others as being distinctly separate yet linked to the self, and justice, diplomacy, morality. So when you combine these two in the sky or in someone's chart, you are creating a sense of wanting to create peace and harmony for all, and to expand your sense of awareness and expand your sense of self and your relation to others and what that means and how you relate to everything, to God, to society, to the universe. How are you playing with that on a daily basis, subconsciously with your mind? It's trying to find information about how to come into balance. That could mean health or any field really, but when you are acquiring data about how to be more settled within your own being, and this could apply to the earth and people that do activism and people that are really into justice and making things right, and balancing this kind of chaotic planet we've got going on right now. Yeah, it's about allowing the people in your life to bring you opportunity to realize that yes, you are an individual, but you've got all of this power behind you of all of the things that you are able to relate to and to connect with right now on the planet. Jupiter in Libra right now is asking us to expand and open our eyes and look at people differently and look at humanity with a different light. And how we're interacting with that. How are we interacting with each other? Is it in peaceful harmony? Is it in love? Is it in expansion? Is it, hey, I'm here to help make your life a better place? Or are we holding each other back in a way? I think this is really calling us to look at that. I think these people would have a really interesting form of intelligence, if that makes any sense, because you are always just generating love at an ultimate way, because Libra's also love and pleasure and sensuality and enjoying being a human being. And when Jupiter in Libra is placed right, it is the most beautifully freeing and opening placement, because you're just constantly trying to create balance in your environment. And a lot of times that's doable. It's easy. Like, you seem to have luck with other people, or people really are drawn to you or magnetized to you, and you are able to have a leadership position in this way, because Libra is a cardinal sign. So even though Libra can be a little bit subconscious and hard to attach to sometimes, it leads in a way that you don't even recognize is happening all the time, but it's still just as powerful. So I could talk about this for a long time, but I don't want to run out of time or I won't be able to upload. So that's just my channeling of what that placement is metaphorically, but please intuit for yourself. And the last thing I was going to talk about was the last time that this happened, which was September of 2004 to October of 2005. So people with this placement would be between the ages of 11 and 12. It happened October 1922 to November 10th, 1993. So that's people living right now ages 23, 24. I'm 23, so I'm probably speaking to my generational Jupiter Libra. It would also affect people ages 35 to 36 and 47 to 48 and furthering on, but I'm assuming they're not watching my video. So as you can see, it's specific generations separated by 12 years that all experience this placement. So when it comes back in, you have your return, and it really enlightens the last 12 years of your life and ends that cycle and starts a new cycle. So it's kind of a big deal because it only happens every 12 years, and it really shifts and pushes you forward because Jupiter expands everything. So I think it's really interesting for people in my generation because this is the first time I'm conscious of this because I didn't even know anything about astrology before. And I feel like it's healing me on a very, very deep level. And I would love to hear what other people's experiences are with this placement or this return specifically, just so we can collect a bunch of data from people that have intimate knowledge of what this placement means so that we can better understand astrology, because I'm only one person doing research, but it'd be really cool to compile a lot of information. I don't know if people watch these, but yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do right now is data collection. So yeah, that's Jupiter and Libra. I'm really enjoying it right now. Like I said, it'll be here till fall of next year. So it's a really good time to expand the way that you relate to everything in your life and make that as infinite as you would like as an interpretation. So thank you.